We were talking about GEMDAS and using that as a process to evaluate numeric and algebraic expressions to remember order of operations. So in this case, we want to use order of operations to build the sandwich and evaluate when A is equal to 2, B is equal to negative 3, and C is equal to 5. So we'll use that for all these examples on the left-hand side. So the first thing that we're going to do is these lines over here are going to be for us to write down what we did. So we have 3A and 4B. We cannot combine these because they're different terms. So the first thing is we have to do is substitute or substitution. So we're going to take the variable that we know and substitute it in. So we know A is equal to 2. So we can say 3 times 2 minus 4B, that means multiplication. So we'll take B and we'll substitute it in there. And that's 4 times negative 3. So we go down our GEMDAS rules here. Do we have any groups? We do have some parentheses here, but that's not to group anything. That's just to show multiplication. Do we have any exponents? There are no exponents here. Multiplication, division, that should be grouped together. And yes, we do have multiplication, so that's the next step we're going to do. So we'll write that down. And when we write that down, so then we actually do it. So 3 times 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. And we have a negative 4 multiplied by negative 3. Negative times negative is positive, and that becomes 12. Next, we can go back all the way to the beginning. Do we have any groups? No. Exponents? No. Multiplication or division? No. Addition or subtraction? Yes, we do. All right, we can do that. So right here, we can do addition, subtraction, and 6 plus 12. That is going to be 18. And that next step was addition, right? Okay, now we can look down at the next example. And we want to do order of operations still. We cannot, we have A multiplied by C plus 2 multiplied by B squared, and we can't do any of that math without first doing our substitution. So we got to remember A was equal to 2, B was equal to negative 3, and C was equal to 5. So we can substitute those values in using substitution. So A was equal to 2, and C was equal to 5, plus 2, and B is equal to negative 3. So the first thing we did was substitution. Now, we go back. Do we have any groups? We do have parentheses, but these parentheses are not used to group things. They're just used to show multiplication. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. We have exponents right here. So that's going to be the first step that we do. And remember, exponent means negative 3 times negative 3. So we can write that over here. Negative 3 times negative 3. If we substitute that in our calculator, remember it should be positive 9, because negative 3 times negative 3, 2 negatives multiplied together is a positive. So we may have to make sure we write that down correctly as a positive 9. So then we get 2 times 5 plus 2 times 9. The next thing that we come to is, do we have any groups? No. No. Multiplication or division? Yes, we do. So we're going to use multiplication. So that will be 2 times 5 is 10, and 2 times 9 is 18. And then we can go back to the beginning. Groups? No. Exponents? No. Multiplication, division? No. Addition, subtraction? Yes. So right here we can add, we can do addition. and we can get 28. Next one. Next one we have is A plus C, that quantity squared, minus B. So we can substitute those values in. We have to remember what everything is. A is equal to 2, B is equal to -3, and C is equal to 5. And so first thing is we're going to substitute. So A is equal to 2, C is equal to 5, and B is equal to -3. And we're going to go back to GEMDAS again. Do we have any groups? This time we do have groups. And inside that group, we have the operation of addition. So we can say 2 plus 5. We can do that math. We get 7 squared minus a -3. Next, we can go, do we have any groups? No. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. So we can write down exponents. And 7 squared, that's 49. And then we can say minus a -3. And then we can go on to the next one. We can look. Any groups? No. Exponents? No. Multiplication or division? In this case, we do have multiplication because we have a negative side outside of a parenthesis. So really that's saying -1 times -3. So we can say multiplication. And then we get right here, that multiplication right there is 49 plus 3. And then the last step we can do is addition. And that is equal to 52. Next one, remind ourselves that A is equal to 2, B is equal to -3, and C is equal to 5. First thing we can do, substitution. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 minus 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by -3. And we can take a look. Do we have any groups? No. Exponents? No. Multiplication or division? Yes, we do. We actually have 2 sets of that. So we have multiplication here and we have multiplication here. And so 2 times 2 is 4. 5 is 20. And then we have -3 times 2 is -6 times -3 is +18. So we had this group that we multiplied together, and we had this group that we multiplied together. And then last, we have any groups? Nope. Exponents? Nope. Multiplication or division? No. Addition or subtraction? Yes, we do. So then we can do addition. And we get 38. Last example. we'll write down our variables again. A is equal to 2, B is equal to -3, and C is equal to 5. And then the first thing we're always going to do is substitution. And we know A is 1/2, or excuse me, A is equal to 2, so 1/2 multiplied by 2 minus 3 times -3 plus 6 times 5. Do we have any groups? No, we don't. Do we have any exponents? No, we don't. Multiplication or division? Yep, we have 3 cases of multiplication. So that's what our next step. One half multiplied by 2. Basically, that's saying 2 divided by 2. So that is going to be equal to 1. Then we have this -3 multiplied by -3. So that's going to be plus 9 because negative times negative is a positive. And 6 times 5, that's going to be plus 30. And we can go back through. Do we have any groups? No. Exponents? No. Multiplication or division? No. Addition or subtraction? Yes, we have addition. So then we can add these together, and then we get 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 30 is 40.